Hey guys, this is Mr. Sands 7.6 Solutions Equation Track Calculator Real Life Apps. What's an extraneous solution? This is a solution that when substituted in will not work. Okay, that's exactly what an extraneous solution is. Moving down to the actual problems here that we're looking at after the warm-up. Okay, use the intersect feature of the calculator to solve the equation. That's exactly what we're going to do. So our EQ is, what is an extraneous solution? Well, we're going to find out here in a second, also graphically. So when we go to do this, intersect feature of the calculator, here we go. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Y equals, we've got our square root of 2x. And, oh, I guess I'm not under y equals, there we go. Square root of 2x is our one equation, and our second equation is x minus 4. Okay, when we go to hit graph, you can see where our lines intersect. So here comes the intersect feature. It will be second, trace. Intersect is the fifth selection here. First curve, we're on it. Second curve, they're on it. I'm not going to need to guess. There you go. So it looks like our intersection is at 8, 4. So that means our solution is when x is 8. If we solve this algebraically, okay, I'm going to square both sides, get rid of that square root. That's going to leave me with 2x equals x squared minus 8x plus 16. And then going to do x squared minus 10x plus 16. And I'm going to try to factor this. Now, I need two numbers that multiply to be 16 that add up to 10. And it looks like 8 and 2. So we're going to have, all right, this will be x minus minus. I'm going to go ahead and factor this. This will be 8 times 2 is 16. 8 plus 2 is 10. So that means x is 8 and x is 2. But you can clearly see graphically we're only getting that one. So let's see what happens when we plug 2 back in. So we have the square root of 2 times 2 equals 2 minus 4. Square root of 4 will equal negative 2. 2 equals negative 2. False. That's why this is extraneous. It will not work. So if you check it graphically, you can see, okay, the one that's not extraneous is 8 because we can get it on the graph. Let's keep moving here. Sorry about the extra string there. Here comes number 2. All right, so what I'm going to do here is add 4 over, so I'll have the square root of 2x plus 8 equals 10. I'll square both sides. I get 2x plus 8 equals 100. I'm going to subtract 8 from that, 92, and then I'll take half of 92, which is 46. Okay, let's go ahead and do this on the calculator. I'm going to erase some of this so I can actually see. All right, so we have, clear this, square root of 2x plus 8, x plus 8, and then my plus minus 4 is outside that. There's my 1, and that's going to be equal to 6. So as you can see, I have to change my window to be up to 50, judging by what I have here. So there's the square root of 2x plus 8 minus 4. You can see where these intersect. So second trace, 5, first curve, second curve, and strata. So 46 is good. So no extraneous solution. This one's correct. Okay, it works just fine. There are no other solutions. Okay. Okay, here come 3 and 4. I'm going to solve 3 algebraically, then I'll jump over onto the calculator to show you the intersection. To do this, we would square both sides. This will give me 6.7x plus 14. I need to know what 9.4 squared is. That's why I have this guy, 9.4 squared. So that would be it. So 88.36. Subtract 14 from that. 6.7x. That will be 74.36. And then I will divide that by 6.7. Let's go ahead and take this in a while. So minus 14. Enter. And then I'm going to divide that by 6.7. That leaves me with 11.09850746. Now let's see how we do with a graph. Okay, so we come up here on the graph. Looks like we have the square root of 6.7x plus 14. All right, that one's finished. And let's go down to our y2, which would be 9.4. Graph that. Okay, second trace. My intersection is at, and I guess, 11.098507. So this is perfect. That solution checks out. All right. Let's go ahead with 4. Alright, so we're going to subtract 4.2 over. At that point, I will have the square root of 1.1. This is my point there. X plus 2, 4 equals 19x minus 4.2. We'll square that. This isn't going to be pretty, is it? 1.1x plus 24. 19 times 19. So 19 squared, looking at 361x. Where'd it go here? All right, picking up where I left off, let me rewrite some of this. Okay, so this is 1.1x plus 2.4. That's going to equal, because I missed my decimal there. Sorry, 19 squared. 19 squared is 361 x squared. We got 19 times 4.2. So 19 times 4.2 is 79.8. Multiply that by 2 because I will have 2 of them. It'll be minus 159.6x plus 17.64. Alright. Now I'm going to set this equal to 0. This is still 361x squared minus, now subtract 1.1x, subtract 1.1x. So I'm looking at 160.7x. Now I'm going to subtract 2.4. Subtract 2.4, so this is going to be a positive 15.24. This is what I'm going to have to plug into my calculator and see where it intersects with the x-axis. So I go to y equals, I'm going to clear. So I have 361 x squared minus 160.7x plus, oh, that's definitely not a plus, 15.24. Go ahead and graph that. Okay, let me zoom in on that a little bit more. So we'll go -2. 3 is fine. And we'll basically find our zeros. So second calc, I got my zeros. Let's go left bound. Okay, that's on the left side of the first one. That's on the right side. So my first intersection is at 0.13. 6,99529. That's my first x value. Let's find our second zero value. So my second, okay, let's go left side. Clearly see I'm below it. Now as I move to the right, you can see I'm on the right above it. And this one's at 3.308157. Whoa. Handwriting. 15706. So there's my two solutions right now. Let's go back to the original, which was the second square root of 1.1x plus 2.4. And then outside we had plus 4.2. All right, and then we have 19x here. Go ahead and graph it. We're going to find out where these two intersect, and we'll know which one's extraneous and which one's correct. Remember, to do an intersect, you do a second trace, the fifth selection. First curve, second curve, and then guess, we just click through them. So the one that looks like it's correct is this one. It would be this guy. This is your extraneous. They never hit a second time. Right? And you can see that. That's the hit right here. So, moving down. Directions for using the graphing calculator, using the intersect feature, is second. Then you hit the button trace, and then you select the fifth one, intersection. That will give you where two lines intersect. And these are two different buttons. Okay, it will say first curve. As long as you only have two curves in y equals, you can just hit enter when it asks you for these things. You don't even have to pick them. They will jump from one to the other. If you have to toggle, you'll have to hit up and down until you get the right one highlighted. The guess, nobody ever has to guess. Just hit enter at that point, and then you'll have your answer. Okay? So that's the end of the front. Okay, we're writing an equation to do plumb bobs. The equation here is h equals 1.5 cube root of t, the models, the height in inches, and the time in seconds. The mineral alloy is poured into the mold. How long should you pour the alloy into the mold to cast a plumb bob with a height of 1.92 inches? So that's your h. So what we're going to type into our calculators is 1.5 times the cube root. Cube roots are under math 4. And I need t, which I'll put as x. I'm going to hit enter. Now I want to know when this is going to be 1.92 inches. So I'm going to put 1.92 in here. And I'm going to make my window a little bit back to standard of 10. So here's my first curve. That's the h. Okay, 1.5 cube root of t. And then there's my 1.96 inches. So how long will we have to leave it in there? Let's find our intersection. First curve, second curve, guess. So it will take a time of 2.097152 seconds. Okay? And that will give us a height of 1.92. That's all you have to do for this one. Now, moving on down. Okay? I'm going to test these x values to see if they are a solution. All you have to do is substitute this in. So we're going to take 3 times negative 9 plus 9 and see if that equals 12. So this is negative 27. I'm going to take the cube root of that, which is negative 3. And this looks like 6 will not be equal to 12. So we'll say no for the first. All right. And the second one, we're going to put 15 in. 2 times 15 minus 5 to the 3 halves. Minus 25. See if that equals 100. So 2 times 15 is 30. 30 minus 5 is definitely 25. You get the square root of that, and then we're going to cube it. So this is 5 to the third minus 25. And then 5 to the third is 125. And yes, 125 minus 25 is 100. So So yes, that one does